So we're back, and our wood has turned to floor. That's right, our floor has turned to wood. There's some kind of a hot fix patch that has just happened, and everything kind of went little all around the place, including this shrubbery. The shrubbery is not up to scale, that is for sure. We need more shrubbery, a new one. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and sell everything we looted from last time and start construction on the spaceship and get the heck out of this place, because space is the place to be on some kind of Battlestar Galactica kind of awesome deal. And actually, the idea I have for our next spaceship is actually the Hurricane from EVE Online. I don't know if you want to Google it, but pretty much that was my favorite ship back in EVE. And I want to have like 6 cannons on it, like a similar loadout, 6 large, powerful artillery cannons, and then maybe some missiles and maybe like a big nuke on the bottom or something like that we could just launch at fools that we want to see explode in many, many pieces. So, all right, that's the idea. And let me go ahead and jump in our ship, and I guess start selling. And we are on our way to the station, planning to buy everything that we need. That is the number one priority, because mining is for suckers, maybe. Because I've done it so long, and it's time for a change. Now I'm thinking for our new home base, we'll go ahead and literally just planet hop as we adventure through the universe and make our ship really our home base. That's really what I want. Maybe put a faction module here and there just to claim a system. But other than that, yeah. All right. So hopefully, I think there's like a lot of stations around here too. Yeah, see, so anything with the C now, it's a station, so we should be able to buy everything up, whether or not... Oh, look at these new icons for planets, that's cool. I like that. But alright, so, yeah, continuing to buy a whole bunch of stuff. Or I guess we gotta sell first. Alright, so I think I can just do this. Right. Okay. All guys split it. I just love buying stuff at the shop here. This is like the greatest thing since like frags. It's like, look at this. I just bought 1,000 shield rechargers for like no money at all. It was so cheap. We still got like 25 million. Bought like shield capacitors. I guess we'll go to a different shop to buy some more shield capacitors. But you know, you just buy some jump drive modules. I bought like 500 thrusters. It's just so great. We still got more things to sell. We got like 700 gravity units to sell. I mean, like, what else do we want? We want, like, some, shield supply computers. Modules. No, that's alright. We just want some guns and stuff. I mean, we could buy, how many of those cannon modules can we buy here? Because that stuff's a real pain to mine on those asteroids that are icy. Look at this. Do you have 2,000 here? For that much? So you're telling me I could just buy, like, let's say I just want, like, 1,000 right now. What is that? 1 million? Man, I got that. Here we go. We got 1,000 cannon barrels. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, fighting and looting is the way to go. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. And on to the next shop. That's right. Plot the path. Here we go. Let me just show you what we bought at this shop right here. Got almost everything that we need. I mean, like, we still need tons of power reactor modules, but I'm thinking about building the ship, obviously, out of power reactor modules and thrusters. So when it comes time for maneuverability and engines, we don't have to like plop everything on the back in kind of like ugly style. We'll kind of build the ship with these guys right here, and then we'll add some standard grade armor and hull and all that stuff later on. But this is going to be like a several episode project for sure, because we'll probably fly around in like a skeleton of this super ship and shoot things and explore things, and we'll just build as we go along. Because yeah, I mean, this is going to be a huge undertaking. I'm thinking about having 6 cannons. Each cannon's going to have about like 200 cannon barrels, and then 200. Where the heck is it? Damage pulse modules, and then like it's crazy. And then like the missile tubes, I want to have some multi missiles. So 200 for each multi missile thing, and then the nuke will be 100, and then we'll have some explosives for all of them. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be really nuts, and I'm hoping we can take out some pirate stations with this stuff. I mean, if we need more than this, then that's kind of crazy, but alright. So, oh yeah, and more shield capacitors. So I'm going to keep on shopping, see what else I can find around here in town. And no pirates nearby, so that's good. I can't believe we used to mine this stuff. Oh my goodness, imagine how long this would have taken to get if we were mining asteroids. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Wow, I was just doing a little bit of shopping here, and it looks like Pirate Station is right around this shop over here. I think we got enough. I think we bought enough already. I think the rest we can make back at our base. But this is pretty interesting. Looks like this station has taken some damage. Although I did see some stations that had like 300,000, 300k shields. So we do got to make sure we build a ship that's big enough to to go ahead and like scratch a shield like that. Let's see what else is around here. Oh, weird. Everything got blown up. That's so strange. I didn't do any kind of fighting. It was just kind of like, oh my gosh, this station has 600k shields. That's amazing. Wow. All right. Well, it's time to get the heck home before we blow ourselves up around here. Yeah. But here we go. We got everything we need. Pretty much. We could always buy more power stuff later. But yeah, we got all the critical components. It's amazing. It took like no time at all to get this stuff. Here's our ship core that's going to turn into our epic ship. Not sure what I'm going to name it yet. But yeah, let's get home. I guess for now, this temporary home. I mean, like, we've been trying to find a home this whole time since we returned back to the series, but it seems like our home will be our ship. So yeah, here we go. And might as well start construction now on our awesome, I guess, epic, going to be soon, epic ship. So on the top here, I'm going to have power capacitors, I guess, being built here. Just kind of put a few stacks like this. So there we go. We'll get 5 of those at a time. And then down here, the same thing. Got some factory enhancers. Got these guys cranking away. Bada boom. So, okay, so these will be making while we will be building. That's good. All right, you guys just go ahead and do it. Are you still working, right? Okay, good. We got enough power for all this. We got tons of power down here. Power in the base with this thing over here. All right, so let's get the space. Actually, before we get the space, we need to name our ship. So what are we going to name this thing? This epic little core right here. It's soon to be epic. Alright, let's see. Oh gosh, you know what? I need some time to think about it, maybe. And it took like 1 second. Galapagos. That's what we're gonna name it. Oh, in I guess honor of the islands, because they're so cool and mysterious and awesome. Alright, so let's straighten ourselves out just a little cube. Let's get into space if we can. See you later, base. Take care. Whatever. So we'll get up here. And I think I'm going to start out, because I know some of you wanted to see more details to how I build ships, because some of you had a question, or maybe you didn't catch some of my first episodes, or maybe back then I was like a total noob. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, come on, stop the ship, stop. Oh my gosh, watch there be like a pirate out here. Okay, we good. So we got our Galapagos here. You just press spacebar, and now important thing to note is the ship orientation. You want to make sure you're building forward. So forward is this way, in fact. And then we'll just get some power reactors and just kind of start off with this, build the frame with these guys, because you want these to take up as much space as possible. So I want to have maybe start some power reactors going this way. And you got to think of it as like a 3-dimensional box. So right now our box is like literally like this big. But if you add a few more this way and a few out this way, oops, not that. A few out this way and a little bit more like this way, then you're increasing the size power. You get a bonus to power. The more you increase the size of this box here, you know, kind of deal. You can just imagine like I guess cling wrap trying to cling around this. That's like the bonus you'll have. The more it has to stretch around. So I'm going to go ahead and put some more work into this. But this is how you start out. And of course, I'm using the mirror here. I like the XY or the YZ plane. Just going down the center, and then I also increased our Z to 10, so we can go ahead and build more blocks at a time, because this thing's got to be super long and super huge, this whole ship. So yeah, this is just an easier way to go ahead and just build everything. I never built a ship in this game this big before, so I'm not sure if it's gonna like crash the system or something, but we'll see. I mean, I got faith, so we'll just keep on adding blocks. And then eventually, I guess I'm going to go ahead and, because right now this counts as 2 power sources since they're not touching. It's 2 different power sources, so if we start building these out and increasing their size, it'll be 2 power sources. Maybe we can kind of wrap one another close together. It's kind of like what I did with the Randy Animal ship. So we'll see. More work to do. And we have ourselves a basic flying stick up here in space. So if we go to cockpit, we can actually fly this thing around quite good. We got tons of engines on here, and I guess enough power to go ahead and power this movement. It's actually pretty darn maneuverable. So let's slow down here. Yeah, that was actually us flying this huge thing. So let's go ahead. I want to show you what I did. I think this is a good way to start out. It's just have like you know, just like power reactors and some power capacitors, power reactors, and just kind of make that as the floor going down. So this is going to be something that we might be walking on right here one day. And then below that, I just put a bunch of thrusters. So this thing actually stays maneuverable. We can add stuff onto it later, and I did that with using the X is 3, Z is 10, so we can just go ahead and easily plop down tons of thruster modules wherever we need them. And darn it, I need to get rid of that now. But that's what I did for the underneath, so it doesn't really take too long. And I feel like this is going to be a big enough of a ship. I mean, like any bigger, and I wouldn't even know how to pilot it. But all right, so I'm just going to add on more to the floor, more reactors, more capacitors, And then at the end, we will go ahead and add a few nubby parts at the very end here to expand these power reactors, these power blocks, to make more power. And actually, I guess I could show you right now. So we could take a look at the power at the left. And you see the power recharge is like 39, yeah, just 39,000. Well, it's going to jump up like crazy once we start adding stuff like this. Should be, just with a few blocks here, should jump up a scary amount. So this is something we'll do in the back later. Yeah, there we go. It jumped up pretty decent, just for like, what, like 8 blocks, or, whatever, 16 blocks. So, alright, I'm going to continue working. And still adding even more, tons more energy blocks here, reactor blocks. Don't even know if we're really going to need all this, but might as well have excess. I mean, this stuff was pretty cheap, so might as well just keep on building. If we really want to take out other stations and stuff like that, we'll have a station of our own. It's going to be amazing. So I'm thinking about maybe going one more wider here. So once we get a little wider, then we can start building walls and stuff. I think. And because I do want to have like open space in the middle where we can like walk and jump around and do whatever. Maybe even like have some plants one day, do some gardening. I don't know, like decorate the inside. So maybe a few more. Oh, actually, no, I'm starting to get some frame drops. Actually, let's see how we still maneuver. Oh, we're a little slower now in maneuvering. So I'll probably keep adding engines, lines of engines on the bottom, because I still only have these 3 from the first time. And now it's weapon development time. That's right. So we have tons of engines underneath here. We're very maneuverable as of right now. Just a floating plank, but I'm thinking about having 6 of these cannons, right? So might as well have 1 on the bottom, maybe 1 on the top, and then like 2 on the sides for 6 total. Thinking about something like that. So I went ahead through 200 of these cannon modules here, and I went ahead and made the output. This very one right here. So this is where the shot comes out of. All you gotta do is press R to make it the output. So the shot comes out of there, and and I didn't add any other modules to it. It's still basic, just cannon computer with 200. Let's take a look at the details. Actually, this is kind of cool. So damage per projectile 1,000, cannon speed 2,000. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so power consumption, probably like nothing, honestly, compared to our ship. So yeah, we shoot it here. See, there we go. We get like little 1,000 damage here and there. Not really too spectacular for all the resources that were used. So we got that going. So now I'm going to go ahead and add on the other modules, make a slave to these guys. So, oh boy. So right back here, this is a little crazy, honestly. Like I think this thing is way too big. That's why I'm testing out one weapon to see how much of this power do we really need and how big this ship has to be for what I want to do. But alright, so cannon computer here, and then I have the the pulse computer to go ahead and boost that damage up for like a crazy artillery shot. So I'll link another 200 of those guys next to this, and then the explosive computer here. I'm going to link another 200 of those next to that. So we'll have 600 block cannon artillery. I'm so glad you can get these building shortcuts in this game, because this helps a lot. Just clicking these large sections like this saves a lot of time. I actually took off the mirror just because I want explosive on this side and and the pulse on the other side. Oh, excuse me. Wow. All right, so we got that, we got this, and then shooting down the middle here. All right, so time to link up the guns here. Time to link up the cannons. I already tied the cannon computer to the little black light over here, so it should be shooting like a cool little dark shot. Oh man, this is nuts. I wonder how much damage this is going to be. All right, let's do it now. Let me enter back in the ship here. So the cannon right now isn't linked to anything. All right, it's still just shooting itself, so it's still just 1,000 damage, right? Now, if we do a secondary pulse computer onto the cannon computer's second shot, that should be 100%. What the heck? Sometimes you gotta refresh it. There we go. So 100%, 200 blocks from that, 200 blocks from the cannon, 400 total. Let's see what this does. Hopefully we don't blow ourselves up. Oh my gosh, what was that? Is that 32? Oh, I see. It's like a super long cooldown. That's why I want to have 6 barrels, so we could shoot one at a time. So we don't have to wait this long in between shots. But it looked like some ridiculous 32,000, I think. Or I guess we could check. I guess we could just check it here. That's pretty sweet. Oh man, this is actually kind of fun. All right. Yeah, 32,000 damage per projectile. Oh, that's exactly what we need. That's getting there. All right, so now we're gonna add an explosive module to this that we just put on here. Come on, get out of here. Oh, that's right, details. Let's undetail that. All right, let's get the explosive effect computer. So this should affect at least 6 blocks within the general area of impact. So it make it somewhat useful for like other ships than just bringing down shields. All right, so 600 total. Oh, what's this gonna look like here? All right, yeah, a whole bunch of damage. Anything that gets hit by this is pretty much just gonna fall into shambles. It'd be cool if you could add a bigger explosive effect or maybe a piercing effect. Or I mean, I know I could do piercing again, but I don't know. This is cool. I just want to like blow stuff up. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. So let's take a look at that right here. Cannon computer details. What's the damage now? All right, so the damage is 48,000. And let's see here. Reload, power consumption. Yeah, but this 48,000 gets spread a little bit over here and there from other adjacent blocks. I love it. I really like it. It's good. Don't know why there's no sound effect, though, going with it. But that's good for now. Maybe we could add a piercing effect. Maybe half explosive, half piercing? Maybe. I realized with the piercing that you wouldn't, that we wouldn't be able to have half explosive, half piercing, since we can only attach one third module to our gun. So I went ahead and kept the explosives, but I got the idea to just add another cannon computer as our secondary. So we'll have a rapid fire cannon instead of just like a huge destructive cannon. So at least we'll have a chance against smaller fighters. Although we will have like missile swarms for smaller fighters, but it would be fun to shoot at them too. So let's see here. Alright, so right now I just have our cannon computer just unlinked. It's just a cannon and the explosives. That's only about like 2,000 or so per shot. And now if we go ahead and add the second cannon computer that I have in the back there, so that should give us 100% from that. This should be rapid fire destruction. Let's see how much damage this is going to do per shot, just out of curiosity. So 300 damage per shot, but what's the reload? Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be like really fast shooty. So let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, I see. So it's 300 damage in this initial shot, and then 50 all around. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey, we can actually carve something out of it. Okay, it's pretty... So, having 6 of these going at once, looks like we can definitely maintain the stream of energy needed to do this, needed to shoot this. I'm not sure. I might just want artillery instead, honestly. Because, yeah, I think I'm just going to go with the artillery. Actually, you know what? On second thought, I think I'm going to keep this cannon. This is just too cool, cutting through asteroids like this with this rapid fire stuff. It's awesome, and hopefully we can cut through ships and stuff too, and other ships shields. But look at this. We can just go back and forth, getting all that explosive damage going on there, and then let's go over it. Let's take a look at the damage we've done. And we handle almost like a fighter. Look at that. We just like cut right through this thing. Imagine 6 barrels of this instead of just 1. That's really going to do a lot of damage, I would think. So, alright. So I'm going to have to get a lot more cannon barrels from all the shops. And I guess do away with this plasma. Or not plasma. The, what's this called? This computer here. I'm not sure. I get so forgetful with this stuff. Pulse computers, right. We're gonna have to do away with these pulses. It's alright though, we got enough money to buy all this stuff. Alright, so went ahead and bought all our shooting modules that we're gonna need, all our cannon slots or modules? Yeah, cannon barrels. So we got 2,400 to have 400 barrels per gun. 200 in the shooting, and then 200 in support. So we have rapid fire explosive guns all around. It's gonna be pretty crazy stuff. We have enough explosive things, right? Yeah, I think we do. 1,200 dedicated to that. So that's going to be nuts. Now let's test out our missile systems. Before we build anything else, we do have the power already to shoot 6 of those cannons, those 400 cannon computer barrels each, things shooting all at the same time. We have enough power for that already. So I want to see how big of a nuke and how big of a missile swarm we can make on here as well, because I want to have those in support systems. And now we're testing the missile swarm computer. Went ahead and got 1 missile tube all the way here, and then another missile tube in support, so we can test out the missile swarms, just 100 each. And then I also have a plasma right here as well to test out a nuke type missile. And then we have some explosive things we can attach on C, get different results, all this stuff. So, alright, here we go. Let's move in closer to an asteroid. The only thing I've done so far is we just have a single missile computer shooting regularly. So let's take a look at what it does. Let's test this guy right here. Alright, so 75,000, that looked pretty darn sweet. So we got a nice big explosion there, it's pretty good. Didn't really use up too much power trying to do that. So let's try to link up another missile computer to that. So this should give us the swarm effect. There we go. Now this is kind of dangerous because these kind of go wherever they want. But alright, let's try it. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Oh my gosh, wow. That's really cool. I hope they're not going to come back here. Oh, alright, so let's get a little closer, maybe test it out. Or let's test it out on something different. Maybe this guy here, he seems like a little closer. So we'll shoot it at this guy. That's pretty neat. So those are heat-seeking. They will seek little ships out. Kind of cool. A little less exciting than I thought it would be. Alright, now let's add an explosive effect onto that. See if that is possible to maintain such shooting like that. So this should give us more damage, more explosion radius. Let's check it out. Oh, a little too close. Alright, here we go. And fire. Oh yeah, so that's more damage. Definitely more damage. Tell you what, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. So we've got, yeah, 1100 damage, radius 14, missile speed pretty darn slow. Alright, that's pretty neat. So let's go ahead and try a pulse computer here. So we can go ahead and get a big ol' nuke going on here. That's the idea. So missile computer, pulse, and explosive components. Now we've switched it to where we're using this with this and that back there. Now this should be a big explosion. I don't even know if we have enough power to do this, but maybe we do. If we do, it's amazing. Oh yeah, we got tons of power. Oh, I love it. We gotta make it bigger. We gotta make that a bigger explosion. That was awesome. Wow, yeah, we got tons of power to make this thing work. I mean, like that was. Let's take a look at the stats here. That's my favorite missile of all. That's amazing. So what? Oh, okay, 67,000. That's not so bad. Radius 58. Missile speed really slow. I like it though. It's like total nuke style. So all right, I'm gonna go ahead and fiddle with this next time. When we come back, we're gonna actually start working in structuring and shaping this ship and putting all our weapon systems all together and then assaulting a few pirate bases. Hopefully. So all right, guys, I'll see you next time.